Hey there, netizen. It's another episode of News Analysis where we discuss trending issues, bring you updates as they hot. So if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, do not hesitate. Please hit that subscription button now and be part of this news family. On today's episode, as the Premier League debuts go, people are wondering and inquisitive as to why Rio Ngumoha leaves Chelsea and how much Liverpool would pay to actually sign him. I think this is the hottest gist right now, because with the Premier League coming right up, we didn't expect for the transfer window to still be open or people to still move from one club to another. As the Premier League debuts go, they don't come much more memorable than Rio Ngumoha match-winning cameo for Liverpool against Newcastle. Now, thrown on a late gamble by Arne Slot, late indeed, who had seen his side throw away a 2-goal lead against the Magpies. Even the Dutchman could not have envisaged the impact his young winger would have made. Still 4 days short of his 17th birthday, Ngumoha entered the 6th James Park beer pit as a virtual unknown, but left with a burgeoning reputation enhanced. When they say unsuspecting, when they say unassuming, that's the right word I'm looking for. That was this guy. No one saw it coming. Yes, he's good and all, but the way he was able to secure the goal he secured, people did not see it coming. The winger displayed maturity beyond his tender years, deep into injury time, when he arrived unmarked at the far post to sweep home Mohamed Salah's pass, dummied superbly by Dominic's play. Now, to secure a victory may well prove significant come the end of the season. Hype around Ngumoha has been building for some time now, with the 16-year-old having made his first team debut back in January during the FA Cup win over Accrington Stanley. Indeed, it has become inevitable that he would feature for Liverpool this term after he starred in a pre-season with eye-catching performances against the likes of F. Marinos and Athletic Bilbao. While there's plenty more to come from the exciting winger, because come on, he's still young, definitely there's a whole lot of talent still packed up in that body. Ngumoha's limited involvement has already vindicated his move to leave Chelsea nearly 12 months ago. Now, while Chelsea's Cobham was already producing members of GEM over the course of the last decade, this academy has actually become the first to be, straightforward with us. A number of potential stars have departed in search of a regular senior football, while even those who have made the breakthrough have been sold as a consequence of the PSR benefit. According to The Athletic, at the time of his departure, Ngumoha was said to have felt that Liverpool would offer him a much more realistic chance of featuring in the Premier League with the likes of Gerald Quansah and many other, top dogs in the Premier League. Having failed to agree a contract, Chelsea were powerless to prevent the England under-17 international from leaving, and were well aware they may have let a potential superstar slip through their grasp. This boy is and will be a top player, said former Blues skipper John Terry at the time of Ngumoha's move from Stamford Bridge to Anfield. Indeed, the BBC reports that so incensed were Chelsea by Ngumoha's exit that they barred Liverpool scouts from attending their youth team matches. There was no need to pass aggression in the first place. If they didn't want to let him go, why did they let him go? If they didn't have the capacity to keep him, oh well, it's their loss. The thing is, most times when this under-16, under-17 players are coming up, because of a little benefit that the club may have, the club would let them go at this early stage, but without realizing their potential or keeping them. The truth of the matter is, sometimes, even if they keep them and they're able to grow to that stage where they can actually join the club, most times they still sell them off because of one or two conditions. So Ngumoha leaving Chelsea team, I feel like he would have no regrets because he has probably weighed his option and seen that from the look of things, Chelsea might not have the ability to let him play in the Premier Leagues, or will not or may not permit him to play in the Premier League. Now, Chelsea's frustration was no doubt heightened by the fact that they are yet to receive financial recompense for losing a player of such obvious talent. Is that why they stopped Liverpool scouts from playing? A tutorial will ultimately decide a tribunal will ultimately decide a transfer fee, but the final total is unlikely to come anywhere close to representing an accurate reflection of Ngumoha's true value. As a guide, Liverpool signed Harvey Elliott as a 16-year-old in 2019, but it was only in 2020 that the tribunal ruled they would need to pay up to Fulham. Attention will now swiftly turn to Sunday's summit meeting between the champions and the side who finished last season, and the previous two as runner-ups. Now both teams boast of a 100% record after 2 games, and it will be interesting to see whether Slot will be confident enough to deploy Ngumoha against the division's meanest defense. Rio can finish so well for his age. I did hear someone say afterwards in the dressing room he would have taken a first touch, but he is so confident. For his age, he's really a good finisher. Now, these are the reports coming in about this guy. So how good can he actually be? Did Chelsea actually make a mistake in wanting to let him go? What do you think about this news party that is on the verge of stardom? Let's hear what you have to say on this. Let's hear it in the comment section. Also, I would love to see you subscribe to